Here's another rack I made with a 1.5" PVC, and what I bring this outside. In the winter when my rods aren't in it, it's just stored somewhere. But now I want to use it. Say I'm going to go get ready for a bass fishing tournament or whatever. I'm going to get that out, or for the spring, I'm going to get that out, and then I'm going to put my rods in there. So when I come out of the boat, I'm not going to throw them all over the place or put them in a pile in the corner. I'm going to have this thing sitting there. Got my square bill rod right in the gill. Here's a little trick if you don't know this trick. When my line's tucked into the spool, in the spool clip, but when you have a lure on, or when your line's in the spool clip, take your line, twist it around a couple of times and around the guide. Keeps it all tight together. If you don't know that trick, saves you a few minutes when you're getting ready for a tournament or trying to grab a rod out. It doesn't get tangled to the other rod. Crazy year. Everything's still rigged up. I had my boat in the water after Christmas, so it's just a crazy year. So here comes the arsenal. So it ends up being a nice little rack. You can move around, you can keep it in your room, in the house, whatever. You can make it a little neater too. I put it in with screws to be real quick. You can glue it, you can put the finished caps on the ends. You can make them all one size. Mine are all different size. But it fills the purpose of holding my rods while I'm working on them, storing them in season when I'm using them all the time. And there it is. Let's go. This is like my first vlog, I guess, if this is a vlog. The bass have been hard to follow this year because it gets cold and then it warms right up. It gets cold and it warms right up. And for me, it's like the same thing. I get out my ice fishing gear, I put it away and get my bass stuff. I put my bass stuff away and get out my ice fishing gear, put it away and get my bass stuff. It just keeps happening. I'm going through this transition and it's just crazy. I just want to fish. I got to wet a line, so I got an idea.